welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I am going to be sharing with you KBShimmer's fall collection for 2025. This is the I Keep On Falling collection. And I'm sorry for giggling about that name, but I'm like, oh my gosh, was this collection, created about me? Because I keep on falling. I'm really clumsy. I fall all the time. This collection is going to launch on October 1st on the KBShimmer site. It will also be available at Stockists. So I'll link sites where you can shop these down in the description box. We've got an 8-piece collection in a variety of finishes: reflectives, magnetics, magnetic reflectives, flakies, shimmers, everything. In today's video, we're going to live swatch them all and take a look at them in a variety of different lightings. And then we'll finish up with favorites at the end. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the swatches. All right, so we're going to take a look at these grouped by finish, beginning with this gorgeous pink called Candy Dew Attitude. This one's described as being a raspberry jelly flake polish. It's got flakes that shift from hues of blue to purple, orange to gold to almost red, with black flakes as well. This one had a squishy jelly formula, and those flakes, it's just like the perfect balance of jelly to flake. Like, the ratio is perfect. I felt like I wanted a third coat there because I did go in with thin coats. So 3 coats for full opacity for me. If you go in with thicker coats, I think some could get this opaque in too. However, I recommend thinner coats. With the number of flakes that are in here, I just think the dry time's going to be better and you'll get less dragging. So 3 coats. Here's what it looks like in some studio lighting, because I just couldn't resist. With this collection, I wanted to show them everywhere. This is studio lighting, 3 coats with a glossy top coat, and you can really see the warm shift there on the side of the bottle and those different flakies just like playing together on the nail. Here is what it looks like out in the sunshine. That base is bright, y'all. It is really intense. Really gorgeous here as well, and I love the contrast, especially in bright lighting with those black flakes. They pop so beautifully against that deep, dark base. And then I'm taking it over here to show what it looks like in some indirect lighting, which really exaggerates the glow in those flakes. And then here is what it looks like indoors near a window, so more natural light here. I love the combo of flakies in here. I can't say it enough. There's one straight up shimmer in this collection, and it's called In a Pickle. This one's described as being a vibrant green, multi-faceted chrome nail polish. It's got multi-chrome shifts from a warm golden hue to green to orange, deep blue, and almost navy. This one had great opacity. You can see how full coverage it is on the first coat, and application was an absolute dream. I got full opacity in just a couple coats, and I think most people will want to stick with 2 coats for this polish. I don't see anyone really needing a third. So here's what it looks like in 2 coats with a glossy top coat and some studio lighting. Head on, you get like dark green on the sides and gold. In some indirect lighting, you get to see like a vibrant green shift. And then I see the navy near my cuticle. This one is super, super, super shifty. Here's what it looks like in some sunlight. Also so gorgeous. Whatever multi-chrome pigment was used in here is very shiny. It's very sparkly, and it just almost seems to like glitter in the sunshine. And I think the moment I truly fell in love with this polish was when I took it into indirect light. So you'll see that here. Oh, there's that blue shift again. I love that. Oh my gosh, look at that. It almost doesn't look like real to me. Seeing all of those colors combined in one polish, it's so beautiful. And then here is what it looks like indoors near a window, so more natural lighting. This next one is so fun. It's called Constellation Prize, and it's a bold and shimmery cobalt blue glitter polish. This one has mini silver hex holographic glitters as well as larger silver dots. There are even a few silver crescent moons in there as well. And this bottle of polish will also include a mini bag with holographic silver and full crescent moons, so you can apply easily, which is wonderful. So this one I thought had a great formula, but I did have a little bit of a hard time applying those moons on my nail. They just kept sliding off. And I felt like my polish coats were pretty thin. I felt like I gave them, you know, ample dry time. So I would opt when ordering this to, and in the future, if I get a crescent moon on my brush, just putting it on my little nail mat and then getting an orange stick and placing it on top. That way it's a little bit more visible anyway, and it doesn't move on your nail. So here's what it looks like, kind of in 3 coats, 2.5, 3 coats with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. I definitely recommend a glitter smoother for this one. Those moon-shaped glitters do dry down quite textured, as do those larger silver hex glitters. But man, they are so holographic. This is what I love about holo glitter. It doesn't need sunlight to be holographic. Like, it's gorgeous in the sunlight, but it's gorgeous everywhere. Like, you get that rainbowy sparkle, that rainbowy shift, no matter the lighting. And it's just hypnotic. I loved the base color of this. It was really bright and vibrant and fun. And I don't remember seeing anything about the description in this, but I notice in the bottle especially that this one has a really pretty blue shimmer running throughout it as well. Yeah, it's a beautiful shade. Now we've got even more glitter. This one it's crunch time, and it's an autumn leaf inspired mix of metallic hex glitters in a clear base. There's gold, copper, sand, red, burgundy, orange, and green glitters in here. So a really fun combination of shades that's definitely giving off a beautiful fall feel. This one I would recommend 2 coats for. You can see it's not super opaque on the first coat, but I felt like 2 coats gave me close enough to full opacity that I was happy with it. What I did, and you'll see in just a second, is apply 2 normal coats, and then after I applied that second coat, I went back with my brush and kind of just did a little bit of filling in. If there were any spots that I felt like needed some additional glitters, I like patted them on with my brush, and I was much happier with how it looked here in my application video than it did in my full hand swatch with 3 coats. I just feel like there's a lot of glitters in here. I mean, obviously it's a glitter bomb, and it got a little thick for me in 3 coats with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. So I recommend 2 coats, but you do you. So here's 3 coats with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. Hope you have your sunglasses on. Because this is a really, really shiny polish. It's gorgeous for fall. It just keeps reminding me of like a pumpkin patch, and I see it being perfect as a full hand manicure if that's your vibe, but also as like an accent nail, as part of a Skittle manicure. It actually, when I saw it, reminded me of a PBE exclusive released this summer called Chicago Mix. I will pop a picture in so you can compare. This one is much more colorful. That one is straight up metallic. This has the fall colors included as well, but I know that one was available in limited quantities as overpour on the KBShimmer site. Some people were really sad to have missed out, and if you missed out, now's your chance, because they're different, very different, but they give off a similar, you know, mood. Shiny, lots of glitter, lots of gold, very fun. And now we're moving into the reflective glitters in this collection, beginning with Blanket Statement. This one is a purple jelly polish with raspberry undertones. I love raspberries. I'm sorry, I keep getting reminded of that while filming this video. Okay, so this is a scattering of fuchsia reflective glitters that have color shifting flakes, shifting from pink to gold to orange to lime, and it's beautiful. This had a great formula, by the way. I feel like it obviously has the updated KBShimmer reflective glitter formula where there's just not quite as many of them packed in there. So it's a great balance between base, flakies, and reflective glitter where you still get that intense sparkle, but that the formula is a little bit smoother. It's pretty easy to work with. I did still want 3 coats for full opacity with this one because it does have that jelly base, and that just gave me an even more obvious pond effect with those flakies, which I loved. So this is 3 coats with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. I do still recommend a glitter smoother for this one because it does dry down thirsty with those reflective glitters. It was really interesting because the flakes in here felt pink, they felt magenta and raspberry, but the base felt very purple, and it felt a little bit like a chameleon. Like sometimes it was purple, sometimes it was more of a magenta, sometimes pink, but gorgeous in every lighting. And then here's what it looks like indoors near a window. Okay, this next one is so fun. It's a reflective and a magnetic. It's called I'll Bewitch You Shortly, and it is a super shifty reflective polish. It's got these flakes in here that are super shifty from indigo to blue to midnight, even pink, orange, and gold. It's got silver reflective glitter. The base of it is actually like a blackened base, and then a purple to blue magnetic pigment. This one, the maker recommends 2 coats, and I totally agree with that. This has a lot of reflective glitter in there. It had an easy to work with formula, but it built up super quickly in 2 coats. The maker said she loves it without top coat. It dries down to like a textured finish. You can kind of see what that looks like here, although it'd be a little less shiny, but that's what it looks like 2 coats magnetized with a cat eye effect. It just reveals all of those fun flakes and the black base. Here's what it looks like in 2 coats with a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat. Middle and ring finger are with a horseshoe magnet, the KBShimmer magnet actually, the 30-pound horseshoe magnet, and then pointer and pinky are with a cat eye effect. Thumb is unmagnetized. Wow. I can't get this polish off my mind. It just has so many facets. It's so complex. It's so unique. It's so interesting. I love seeing the like blue and purple magnetic pigment shift against that black base. This is unmagnetized, by the way. Gorgeous that way as well. So I think my favorite way to wear this is with the 30-pound horseshoe magnet, velvet effect, however you achieve that. I love seeing it shift from angle to angle, seeing the blue to purple shift. It's like a little halo over that black base. It's gorgeous. But honestly, you can't go wrong. It's beautiful with a cat eye effect too. I do wonder if I see a little bit of visible nail line on the nails that had cat eye effect, but honestly, when I was wearing this, I didn't notice it. And then here's what it looks like indoors in some indirect lighting. It's so pretty how that reflective glitter sparkles even when it's not in direct lighting. This didn't end up being one of my favorites from the collection. However, I feel like it definitely deserves an honorable mention because it's lingering on my mind. And we're going to finish up with a couple magnetics. This one is called Azure Wish. Ooh, look at that. This one is a vibrant azure blue magnetic multi-chrome polish. It's got shifts from aqua to indigo to purple and navy. Oh my gosh. This one, buckle up. It's beautiful. First of all, look at the opacity and the coverage on the first coat. This one is beautiful unmagnetized as well. You kind of just get a blue to purple multi-chrome feel. I did try magnetizing after the second coat, like with a cat eye effect, and I still had a little bit of visible nail line. So I would say if you're using the velvet effect to magnetize, this one should be good in 2 coats. However, with a bar magnet, you should probably use 3 so you don't get any patchiness in that base. So this is 3 coats with the cat eye effect. Gorgeous, glorious, incredible. I just really like the contrast between that blackened base and that aqua glow in the magnetic pigment. It is so incredibly striking. So again, pointer and pinky are with a bar magnet to show the cat eye effect. Thumb and ring finger show the velvet effect, and then thumb is unmagnetized. Holy moly. I don't think I can pick a favorite way to wear it. I think if I were wearing this shade, I would probably magnetize it exactly how you're seeing it now. So I could enjoy the best of both worlds. The purple shift. Come on, look at that. And I was going to add, I think this is great for fall, but I would wear this in the winter time as well. And I love a versatile polish. And here's a little look at what it looks like unmagnetized. You just get a super shiny blue aqua that shifts to purple. It's unreal. And then here is what it looks like indoors near a window, so some indirect lighting. And the final shade in this collection is called Heated Up. This one is a flame-like magnetic polish that has lots of gorgeous, rich, warm autumnal hues. This one has a near red to orange to auburn shift. There's also gold and green in there. Oof. This one had the same great formula as Azure Wish. Pretty much applied itself, really smooth, super even coverage, and I would say the same thing for this one as I said for Azure Wish. If you use the velvet effect, you should be good with this in 2 coats, like 1 regular coat and then magnetize the 2nd coat. But if you want to do a bar magnet, the cat eye effect, I recommend 2 normal coats and then magnetizing the 3rd coat so that you don't get any patchiness in the base. So this is the 3rd coat magnetized, and again, the contrast is just so there. It really looks like fire on your nails. So here's 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Again, middle and ring finger are with a horseshoe magnet, pointer and pinky are with a bar magnet, and then thumb is unmagnetized. I did not think I was going to like this based on what I was seeing in the bottle. Just those copper and gold shifts are not usually for me, but this polish is undeniable because it looks like straight up fire. It's just so dang shifty and in your face, and I couldn't get enough of it. Like, it's another one, was not a favorite from the collection. However, it definitely deserves an honorable mention because, I mean, look at this. In indirect lighting, again, doesn't even look like it's real. Like, oh, it feels like something I dreamed up. And then here is what it looks like indoors near a window. Same with Azure Wish. I don't think I can pick a favorite way to wear this. I would probably wear it exactly as you're seeing it now, except unmagnetized. I would definitely magnetize it because for me, that's where the wow factor is. But I can't deny it's pretty even unmagnetized. So that is the KBShimmer I Keep On Falling collection. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. What do you think of this collection as a whole? Which shades were your favorite? Personally, love the variety. I think KBShimmer always does such a good job at giving us lots of different colors and finishes in each release. And that's my favorite kind of collection because that way there is something for everyone. I feel like the color story of this collection is really beautiful for fall. A lot of rich berry magenta tones, which I've heard are in this year, but lots of things that just like sparkle and glitter and glow in like a vampy saturated way. So I was pleased with this collection. I thought they were beautiful polishes. And top picks, if I had to choose 2 to recommend to you, here are what they would be. The first one is Candy Dew Attitude. I love the richness of this base, like that raspberry base. It gets me every time. It's so delicious, and the flakies in here are wildly shifty. The black flakies are such a nice addition. They just add some additional depth. This one was beautiful. And then I also loved Azure Wish. From the moment I put the magnet to the bottle, I was sold. The contrast between all of that multi-chrome magnetic pigment and that dark base just made my heart stop. It is so shifty, and I love this one. But again, let me know your top picks down in the comments. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!